We're also learning more tonight about the deadly mass shooting Saturday night in Monterey Park, California. 11 people died when a gunman opened fire inside a crowded dance hall, but was stopped from carrying out a second attack by a hero who disarmed the suspected gunman before he could open fire again. NBC's Lester Holt has more on his experience and why he decided to act during the chilling encounter.
Tonight, the search for answers. Another American community reeling after a night of celebration was shattered by a hail of bullets. The first emergency calls flooding in at 10:22 p.m. Saturday.
Additional units requested, multiple victims, gunshot wounds.
A gunman opening fire at the Star Ballroom and Dance Studio in Monterey Park.
When officers arrived on scene, they observed numerous individuals pouring out of the location, screaming.
You have 10 unresponsive inside.
Tonight, at least 11 people are dead and 9 injured. And now we're hearing stunning survival stories from inside. Sally was there with her dance partner of 15 years.
We are so happy. Everything happy at the Star Ball.
Lots of people dancing?
Not like 50 people.
Then the shots rang out, and they both jumped under a table. She told us her partner was shot in the back and killed. When did you realize that your partner had been hit?
Really, until I have a blood on my hand.
And it wasn't yours?
It's not yours. I was so scared. I thought I got shot.
She says he died shielding her from the bullets, saving her life. He was trying to cover you.
Yeah, he tried to cover us. We are so scared.
And more harrowing accounts just 2 miles away, inside the Lele Ballroom and Studio in Alhambra. That's where the suspect showed up 20 minutes after his deadly rampage. Today I spoke with Brandon Say, seen on this surveillance video, bravely taking on the gunman, disarming him before he could unleash more terror. How did you decide what to do?
Well, there was a moment I actually froze up because I had the belief that I was going to die. Like, my life was ending here at that very moment. But something amazing happened, a miracle actually. He started to try to prep his weapon so he could shoot everybody. But then it dawned on me that this was the moment to disarm him. I could do something here that could protect everybody. In one shove, I kind of just pushed him away and then quickly aimed the gun at him and shouted, "Go away, I'm gonna shoot! Get out of here, go!"
Are you pointing the gun at him as you're saying?
Yes, I was.
Police are hailing Brandon as a hero. Did he say anything during this encounter?
No, his facial expressions and eyes did most of the talking.
What did those eyes tell you?
They told me he wanted to do harm, like he was a troubled individual trying to do harm to others, make people feel the pain he was feeling.
The gunman fled the scene. Then, after an hours-long manhunt, police locating this white van.
They're breaching the van.
At 12:52 p.m., a SWAT team broke the van's windows, finding the suspect, 72-year-old Hu Can Tran, with a fatal self-inflicted gunshot wound. A handgun was found inside, while a semi-automatic pistol with an extended magazine was recovered from that second dance hall. And the suspect's motive, still a mystery. The mayor saying he may have frequented one of the dance studios.
The problem is, we may never know the why.
Tonight, few answers for those grieving in Monterey Park, a center of Southern California's Chinese community. And now we're learning more about the 11 people whose lives were stolen, all in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, including 65-year-old Mei Nan. Her family writing, she spent so many years going to the dance studio. It's what she loved to do. But unfairly, Saturday was her last dance. Her warm smile and kindness was contagious. Mei Mei was our biggest cheerleader.